And also within the state itself, there's a commission that's set up for a women's memorial, and that got started not too long ago. And within the county itself, there's a commission for women, and they're very supportive of women's isures. And
we'll work with the commission for women.
with family services too. We're assisting them as much as we can with support and benefits for women veterans when they show up down there at family services. So there's a number of functions that are going on.
I think we can't put out the information enough. I think we just need to keep, anywhere somebody's having a function, the information has to go, because it all gets back. You talk about the women vets at the home. Were they wounded vets? So they immediately think they're a vet, but if they weren't wounded. So we have to let them know, you put a uniform on, you're a vet. That is the most important thing we have to get out to them, to let them know. And just keep putting our word out. I would love for you all to be able to work with business and professional women on some of these projects. We have a great advisory council. They're some of the smartest minds, and I saw that you recognized a few of them on the council. And you know, we just want to really let people know we're out there to help them. I don't know if you know what happened. September 28th, 2008, there was a bill introduced, but I don't know if it was ever passed, to classify the nurses from World War II, because they were only considered cadet nurses under the Public Health Service rather than military nurses. So 2008 was the 60th anniversary of the graduation of the last class of cadet nurses. There's probably about, you know, there's probably just a handful of them anywhere left, because they're all in their 80s or 90s. But it sure would be nice if they could get that real recognition.
To give you an example, for our new commission for veterans here in Prince George's County, we have 3 female veterans who serve on that board out of the 13 members. And they're very active, and they do very well. In fact, Lieutenant Colonel Bev Phillips, she's still on active duty. And then at the VFW, Megan Bogley, she's on active duty. She's a major in the Army. And like I say, we welcome, and we had one lady that walked up to us at the VFW NDAV, Mary. She said, you know, this is one of the first veterans organizations where the men really welcome me open arms. So we veterans here in Bowie, we really like the ladies. So we welcome you to come on out and be active with our group, because we need all the help we can get.
Well, that's Bowie. Bowie is a special place all on its own. We're different than most communities because we have such a strong sense of community, and everybody is our family. And we want, you know, if you're new to the community, we want you to be part of our family as quickly as you possibly can. On December 5th, the Women's Commission is having a symposium, an all-day symposium at Prince George's County College, the community college. So I don't know if you have any information you might want to just set out for the people when they come to register for the veterans. They have something going on for domestic violence. They'll have 2 different topics that day, once in the morning and once in the afternoon, and financial on how to get yourself out of a rut. But I think it would be something that you might be able to do. And also, sometimes if a woman is being abused, whether she's a vet and faced combat or not, abuse is something that nobody talks about. And so if you have that feeling that somebody is being abused and they need to talk to somebody, please put them in touch with me. They will talk to you one-on-one, but you know, it's a hard subject to have people talk about. So even though we offer it as help, you offer it as help, nobody's going to come in and say anything about it, because it's just not something people talk about.
You know, and the other thing too is, if you know of a veteran, or if you're a family member of a veteran, please let us know if there's any way that you think that we can help your veteran. and because we're able to do that too. Sometimes for various reasons, some veterans are reluctant to come forward. And what we want to do is make sure that their family is fully aware of services that are available to them. And if they need help, all they have to do is call or stop by, the post, or they can go online. You can register in a lot of different places doing that.
Great. That's wonderful. I know when we have the ceremonies and they ask people to stand for the Marines when they play that music, you all will notice I always stand for the Navy, because I'm always standing to honor my father and my grandfather who served in the Navy. Like
Bob said earlier about, we're just not a bunch of guys who sit around bars telling stories. Right now we have the veterans groups in Bowie have the Marine Toys for Tots program. And we have collection points at the American Legion and at the DAV. And the Berwyn Rod and Gun Club has come on board with this.
Oh, good.
And will be collecting a lot of toys for us. And then we have the Children's Christmas Party at the American Legion for the children of the community and veterans. That'll be on December the 19th. And then we have... and one of them sponsors a scout troop. Yes, the American Legion sponsors a scout troop, and they also sponsor baseball. And then the Marines have we have to go to the Naval Hospital twice a week, Monday and Wednesday, to take and give health and comfort and aid to the wounded. Right now, during Iraq, it was really slow. We only had 1 or 2 Marines, but right now we have between 20 and 30 Marines, wounded Marines from Afghanistan up there that we go up and make sure that is taken care of. And as I say, any of the female veterans who are there, they are also tended to. There's no discrimination in our ranks at all. Well, but when you get back to it, when I was visiting Walter Reed, I asked them specifically for the women veterans to be able to visit the women veterans there. And they said to me that these women didn't think they were veterans, so they didn't want to talk to anybody. Oh my goodness, I said, are you kidding me? But I couldn't just go in and talk to them without their permission. But you go in and you talk to the young men, and these boys are such heroes, and they are boys, they are babies. I'm sorry, they are babies. They're only 20 or 21, and all they want to do is get fixed up and go back and finish the job. And it's an amazing thing, and I really do want to go with you and visit the Navy Hospital. We'll make arrangements.
Well, we sure could talk about this for another 30 minutes, but time is really flying. I want to thank you for watching Veterans Forum. We hope you've enjoyed the program and learned information useful to you. Now, we ask that you get involved with other Bowie veterans by actively participating in one or more of the Bowie veteran organizations. You'll see the numbers on the screen, so please give them a call. We want to thank Diane for being on our show tonight, and we ask the women veterans out there and their families, call us, contact us, and let us know how we can help. If you have any questions, send us a letter here at City Hall, Bowie, at Veterans Forum, Bowie Cable TV, Ken Hill Drive, Bowie, Maryland 20715. And I want to thank our director, Jim Travlin, and on camera, Eric Meadows, for their support for this program. Thank you again for watching.